Let me ask you something. Do you actually struggle with self-confidence, or do you struggle with trusting yourself and being kind to yourself when you mess up? See, most people confuse confidence with skills, experience, personality, or even just self-esteem. But in reality, they have these two things quietly destroying their self-confidence that they do not even know. Now, in this video, I am going to show you what those two crucial factors are and how we can build real, genuine, solid self-confidence from the get-go. My name is I Ching, and I am a weirdly funny nerd who helps high achievers transcend their childhood trauma and become the most authentic, vibrant, confident versions of themselves. Now, let's dive in. The two factors that I am going to talk about today are self-trust and self-compassion. Now notice that I put self-compassion even a tad higher than self-trust because there is a reason for that. Let's talk about self-trust first. What does it mean? That you trust your ability to handle life in the way that you want. Usually how you build self-trust is that you act according to your values, you uphold your standards, and you keep promises to yourself. Sure, you can set goals, but what if you do not reach your goals? You can have standards, but what if your standards slip, right? And of course, you can have values, but what if in those moments when you freak out and you don't act with your values, you act from a place of fear and react? Those are the moments when you need to be self-compassionate. And that's where most people do not even realize. Without self-compassion, self-trust cannot thrive. It will be unsustainable. Now, what does self-compassion look like? If you did not reach your goals for 2025, did you beat yourself up? Or you readjust and set new goals, better goals, smarter goals, goals that are more aligned to who you are in 2026? That's completely two different things. You notice that? Same way, if you made a mistake, do you beat yourself up? Or you gather data from the mistake and plan your next steps? Self-compassion is not about dwelling in the past and soothing your fears. It's more about understanding that what happened in the past does not define who you are at this moment. And what matters is what you do next, how you move next. So self-compassion actually neutralizes all the past failures, past mistakes, and do not make them mean anything about you and help you craft your next steps from a neutral point. Sometimes even from a positive point, because you know what? The more you make mistakes, the more you have setbacks and failures, the faster you grow. Once you have that mindset, once you can be that compassionate towards yourselves, you are going to go out there and take risks and make mistakes and fail fast and grow even faster. And that's how you build true confidence. And nobody and nothing can take the confidence away from you. So, dear viewers, I implore you, build self-compassion. Because it will make you trust yourself so much more, because you know that no matter what happens, you still have your own back. That's self-trust, that builds self-trust even more. So you know that, okay, I made a mistake, so what? I trust myself to show up tomorrow and make it even better. So now you can see how self-trust and self-compassion go hand in hand. And I know many capable people with a lot of experience and abilities, but they struggle with self-compassion, so they don't even trust themselves that much, and they break under pressure because that nagging critical voice will just completely destroy them. That also adds to a lot of stress. I mean, life is stressful enough. If you have to add additional stress from that inner critical voice of yours, you're going to be unhappy, burned out, and you won't live a fulfilling life. So I want you to make this tiny tweak today. Build solid self-compassion. Now, it's not about making excuses for yourself. It's about whatever you set out to do and you fall behind, you know that it's not a fault. You know that's just data for you to be better next time. And when you need to rest, go rest. Don't go to bed with the feeling of, oh, I did not do enough today. No, you deserve to rest. That's self-compassion. When you make a mistake, do not beat yourself up. That's self-compassion. When you take risks and you fail, you know that you can still handle it, that you know you can still recover from mistakes and setbacks. That's self-compassion, and it builds more self-trust, and self-trust builds more self-compassion, and that is an upward spiral that we are going to aim for in 2026. So make that your New Year's resolution. Now, if you like this video, do not forget to tap the like button. It will really, really help my channel. So thank you so much in advance. And if you want to know this one principle that will help you live a regretless life, watch this video here. Again, my name is I Ching. Stay tuned. I am writing a very funny self-help book that will help you tremendously. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Mwah.